The night the stars began to fade, Barbie was standing on the balcony of her sky lodge, watching the heavens shimmer. At least they used to shimmer. Tonight, something was wrong. The constellations flickered like tired lanterns. Some stars dimmed, others vanished entirely, leaving behind dark holes in the sky that made Barbie's heart ache. "The stars are going silent," she whispered. A sudden wind swept across the balcony, carrying with it a sound, soft, broken, and trembling. A song. Not sung with words, but with feeling. A melody woven from longing and fear. Barbie pressed a hand to her chest. "Someone needs help." As if summoned by her thought, a beam of starlight descended from the sky, forming a glowing path that stretched toward the horizon. At its center hovered a silver note, shaped like a musical cymbal, pulsing faintly. Barbie reached out. The moment her fingers touched the note, the world shifted. Milky Way, the starfall realm. Barbie found herself standing on a floating plain of light. Islands of crystal drifted through space, connected by glowing bridges. Above her, the sky was vast, but wounded. Stars flickered weakly, as if struggling to stay awake. "This is the starfall realm," said a voice. Barbie turned to see a young girl with hair made of moonlight and eyes like dawn. She wore robes stitched with tiny musical symbols. "I'm Lyra," the girl said, "guardian of the celestial song." "The celestial song?" Barbie asked. Lyra nodded sadly. "The song that keeps the stars alive. Every star pulses to its rhythm, but it's breaking." Barbie felt the air vibrate with a low, aching hum. "Why?" "Because the singer of stars has gone silent." Lyra gestured toward a towering structure in the distance, a shattered amphitheater made of light and crystal. Dark shadows curled around it like smoke. "When the singer stopped singing," Lyra continued, "the stars began to forget how to shine." Barbie clenched her fists. "Then we have to bring the song back." Lyra smiled faintly. "Only someone with a heart strong enough to carry hope can do that."
A soft jello W surrounded Barbie.
"It's you." Musical note, the first note. Lyra led Barbie across the floating bridges to the ruined amphitheater. At its center lay a broken instrument, half harp, half constellation. Its strings snapped and dark. "This is the star harp," Lyra said. "It carries the melody of the universe." Barbie knelt beside it. "Can it be fixed?" "Only if the lost notes are returned," Lyra replied. They were scattered across the realms when the singer fell into despair. "How many notes?" Barbie asked. Lyra held up her hand. 5. Before Barbie could respond, the shadows surged forward, forming creatures made of silence, hollow beings that swallowed sound itself. "They're called the Hush," Lyra warned. "They feed on fear." Barbie stepped forward, her voice steady. "Then we won't be afraid." She hummed softly, not a perfect tune, but a warm one, a melody filled with kindness. The shadows recoiled. The first note shimmered into existence, floating toward Barbie like a golden spark. Lyra gasped. "You summoned it with your voice."
Barbie smiled.
Music doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be true. Shooting star, the journey of 5 notes. White medium star, the note of courage. The second note lay hidden in the storm spiral, where lightning sang and fear echoed endlessly. Barbie climbed through swirling winds, each gust whispering doubts. "You can't do this. You'll fail." Barbie sang louder, not to silence the storm, but to rise above it. Her song became brave. The lightning softened. The note of courage burst free, glowing fierce and strong. Dizzy, the note of kindness. The third note rested in the veil of echoes, where broken voices repeated old pain. Barbie heard cries of loss, regret, and loneliness. Instead of turning away, she listened. She sang gently, offering comfort, understanding, forgiveness. The echoes changed. They harmonized. The note of kindness drifted into her hands, warm as sunlight. Crescent moon, the note of hope. The fourth note was guarded by the fallen singer herself. At the edge of the realm sat a woman cloaked in shadows, her voice cracked and trembling. "I failed them," the singer whispered. The stars deserve better. Barbie sat beside her. No, she said softly. They deserve you. Barbie didn't sing to her. She sang with her. Together, their voices blended, broken and whole, sorrow and strength. The singer wept. From her tears rose the note of hope. Glowing star, the final note. Unity. The last note could only be created, not found. Lyra looked at Barbie. It must come from connection. The realms gathered. Guardians, stars, echoes, even the hush. Barbie raised her voice, not alone. Everyone joined in. Different sounds, different tones. One song. The final note burst into being, brighter than all the rest. Musical notes, the song that saved the stars. Back at the amphitheater, Barbie placed the 5 notes onto the star harp. The strings repaired themselves. Light surged. Lyra stepped forward. Will you play?
Barbie hesitated.
I'm not a star singer. Lyra smiled. You already are.
Barbie strumed.
The melody flowed, not from skill, but from heart. The celestial song was reborn. Stars reignited across the sky. Dark spaces filled with light. Constellations danced. The hush dissolved into peaceful silence. The singer lifted her voice once more, strong, clear, alive. The realm shimmered brighter than ever before. Milky Way, a promise written in music. As dawn broke across the starfall realm, Lyra approached Barbie. You saved the stars, she said. Barbie shook her head gently. We saved them. Lyra placed a glowing note in Barbie's palm. As long as you carry this, the stars will never forget their song. Barbie returned to her balcony, just as the last echo faded. Above her, the sky burned brighter than she had ever seen. The stars sang.
And somewhere among them, a melody whispered her name. Because some songs, sparkles aren't meant to be heard. Musical notes, they're meant to be felt. White medium star, and some hearts are strong enough to save the universe.